What's up, guys? Welcome back to Out There Outdoors. So, as promised, well, actually, I didn't promise you guys. I had made you guys guess, actually. So, the video you guys are about to see was from Sunday. Today is Tuesday. I'm sorry. I know I said it'd be up either Monday or Sunday or Monday. Life kind of got in the way. I got busy with work. My wife got busy with work, and it was just hard trying to get everything done. So, I left you guys a little cliffhanger last time as to where we were actually going to go fishing. And I realized now that it probably wasn't the best idea because it wasn't pond fishing, it wasn't lake fishing. But that leaves a whole lot left. What actually happened is we went fishing the Seal Beach Pier. It was rough, guys. I mean, real rough. And I'm going to apologize in advance. There's not a whole lot of footage just because the wind kicked up. It was all kinds of bad. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. I really do. I got a little story to tell you about what exactly all happened while we were out there, aside from the short amount of stuff you guys are going to see. Because we did not film a lot just because it was bad. So explain it to you guys in a bit. Alright, hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Back to Out There Outdoors. We were at the Seal Beach Pier today, fishing for some, well, whatever we could find, really. It's kind of a hodgepodge of what's going to be down there. We're not quite sure what it's going to be. I'll show you what we're working with here. Some rotten mussels. So we'll cut them up and get out there and see what happens. It's the wind, babe. Close the bell.
Rest when you go up and force it out when you go down. You just keep doing it.
First Pier Cast 2018. How's that feel?
Pretty darn good.
What was that?
Pretty darn good.
Alright, so keep reeling it in.
That's it.
Now lift the rod tip up.
This?
Drop it down. You feel it thunk? You feel the weight of the weight?
Kind of.
Alright guys, so we got our first cast out. We're just pretty much sitting and playing the weight game now. Watching for the rod tips to bend, moving it up and down every once in a while. So like I said before, we're using, they say it's just regular mussels. They're rotten mussels because they smell like
cat pee.
Yeah, they're pretty rank. But we've already seen some school and shad down there. So pretty much what we're going for is jack smelt. Nothing we're going to take home and eat. Something fun to come out here and catch and just have a good time. It's a beautiful day here in California. We had that front move through, and kind of everything's calming down. So catch up with you guys when we catch something. Hey guys, so we actually just got hit, not sure by what, but it definitely took the bait right off the hook and hammered hammering the bait. So we've both redone our bait now, and we're switching up. We're actually going to hold the rod this time because I wasn't really paying attention the last time, and I'd like to actually land the fish for you guys today. So hopefully the next time you see me, there'll be some sort of fish in my hand.
We tried to film it, it just happened really quickly.
Yeah, neither one of us we wasn't ready.
Yeah. Cast number 2.
The rod tip. It bends up. See how it pops when it hits the ground? That's what you want to look for. If you can't feel it, always check the rod tip.
Husband tips 101.
Alright guys, so we were still playing the waiting game here. Had a couple bites here and there. The wind's picked up quite a bit, as you can probably tell. So yeah, see how things go. It's having a good time out here. It's nice and quiet. It's a crystal clear day. So just enjoying ourselves, being as close to the outdoors as we can get in the city. Alright guys, just got a little bit of a thump on this thing, so it completely come off, and I've kind of tied it on there to where if something hits this, hopefully the hook will go in its mouth. So we'll try it again, get it back out there. Alright guys, so we just tried to go a little farther down the pier, but the wind is whipping bad enough here. It's actually probably at least 5 to 6 miles worse out there. So we've come back to where we originally started from, and we're just going to start a new rotation, let it sit for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then we're going to check the bait, see what's going on. If it's still there, we're going to put fresh bait on and throw it back out there. So we're just trying a different little system right now to see if we can get something to hit. Really trying to get something on camera for you guys today, so hopefully we'll get that for you guys. So wish us some luck and say some prayers for us, because it's a struggle. Alright guys, so you just saw it. Well, you saw like this much of it. There was like an hour and a half extra that you didn't see just because nothing really happened. So yeah, it was rough. I mean, I've fished that pier quite a few times, and it's never been that bad. I mean, it started off okay, the wind wasn't too bad. Within about 45 minutes, that wind kicked up to blowing about 15, 20. The water got super choppy, and it was real hard to do. So yeah, it was a rough trip. And to be completely honest, I have never left the pier that frustrated before. I mean, I was down, and you could my wife could completely and totally agree to that. The entire drive home, I was silent. I said like 2 words. Just because, I mean, it's really frustrating for me that I'm trying to get you guys content and do all this stuff, and I'm trying to enjoy it, and I do enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I love going out there, catching something or not. It's a good time out there. But I do understand that these videos have not been the most entertaining because nothing has been caught. And I do want to apologize for that, and it's not for lack of trying, I can promise you. Sorry about that, guys. I had to switch it up. My arm was getting a little tired. I just got home from work like 20 minutes ago. But anyway, back to what happened Sunday. So there was one point Sunday where you guys actually didn't see it because we didn't have anything rolling. Nothing was recording. Both of our lines were in the water. We were kind of just sitting back and enjoying the view because for those of you that live down here, we just had a big, well, it was supposed to be a big storm roll through. It wasn't. We had like 5 minutes of rain. But it cleared everything out. So it was super clear. You could see all the way to downtown LA. You could see the snow on the mountains that we have. It was just a super, super clear day. So there was a point where we were checking bait. So I reeled mine in, was checking the bait, see what was still there. Got it up, bait was still on, hook was still good, all the knots were tight, everything was good. Tossed it back out there, and it didn't even, I don't think it sank more than maybe 2 or 3 feet, and bam, it was hit. Rod was going up and down, everything was moving. So I immediately reeled and set the hook, and nothing. And that was the only action we had the entire day. And it got to the point to where it was so hard to tell whether we were being hit or it was the current or it was just the choppy water it was with the rod tip. That after we were there for about an hour, 2.5 hours. And that is not a long time to be at the pier. And usually when you're at the pier, especially Seal Beach, 2.5 hours, you usually catch 3 or 4 fish. Nothing too exciting in terms of species, but it's still fun. I mean, it's super fun just to have that thump and reel it in and just come up with a fish. And especially for my wife, who's never caught a fish on the pier, and I haven't either, actually. I have been skunked. I have a very bad reputation of being skunked, and I'm gonna have to try and get some good juju going here because it's been rough lately. But yeah, that whole day it was rough, guys, and I was down in the dumps, and to top it all off, and my wife's gonna get mad at me for saying this. We're walking back to my truck. Got our chairs, the poles, everything ready to go, and I'm getting closer to my truck, and I'm looking, I'm like, what's white on my windshield? I'm like, oh, maybe someone was coming around, doing flyering or whatever. And then we get closer, and I'm looking around, and no other car had anything on it. So it turns out that the street that we parked on is the one hour street or 1 hour parking street in Seal Beach. And like I said, we were there for 2.5 hours. Yeah. So yes, I got a ticket. Yeah. It's already been paid. It's done with. It's over with. But it was just to add to the frustration that I already had. It just kind of tipped me over the edge. And my wife's trying to calm me down on the drive home, and because when I get frustrated, I get real quiet. I don't say a whole lot. If you could ask her that, because I'm usually talking constantly. And as you guys can tell, I talk very fast, and I do it a lot. So, but I was super quiet on the way home, and she just kept telling me, "Don't worry about it. You get out there again, and we'll do it again." And we're actually going to the Fred Hall show next Saturday. I don't know if that's gonna be able to be filmed for you guys, but I'll talk about that more later. She's like, "Don't worry about it. We'll go to the show Saturday, and then we'll come back to the pier, and we'll get after it again." And at the time, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, she's right. Because, and I know you guys have heard me say this before, but they call fishing for a reason. They don't call it catching. And I lost sight of that Sunday. And it kind of sucked. It was pretty rough. But just remember, when you guys are out there, you're not going to catch everything all the time. You're going to go some days where you go out there, you fish for 6-7 hours, you don't even get hit. Not a bite, not a thump, not nothing. So keep that in mind, guys. That just go out there not expecting to catch something, because if you do go out there expecting to reel in that fish or have that thump or get that rod bent, and it doesn't happen, you're gonna leaving the same way I did, frustrated, upset, and just it ruins the rest of your day. I don't know if any of you were like me out there, but when I get upset, it lingers for a while. Trying to work on that. So anyway, that's what happened on Sunday. And again, guys, I am super sorry that there is such little footage. I'm gonna try and get better the next time we go to the pier. Coming up Saturday, I'm going to the Fred Hall show with my wife. Possibly you guys might meet my dad. You might meet my pops. So I'm not sure if he's going to come or not. Trying to get him out though. I want him to. I mean, my dad is the one that taught me how to fish. He's got pictures of me from when I was 3 years old holding rainbow trout. That was my first fish I caught, was a rainbow trout. I don't have that picture with me, but I'm gonna try and get it from him so I can show you guys. I was a lot smaller, but I'm trying to get him out there just to get him back into the fishing world. You know, he worked full time. He's been married to my mom for 31 years actually. Ooh, get that right, Corey. You're gonna be in trouble. Or no? Yeah, no, I don't know. So yeah, we have that coming up for you guys with Fred Hall. So hopefully I'll be able to film that. If not, I am going to try and hit the pier, or for sure at least go fishing somewhere Saturday after the show. So I will have that coming for you guys, and hopefully we get something landed for you guys. I want you guys to see the fish. I want to get my bass thumb. Thank you guys again for watching. You guys are awesome. Keep sharing this, or if you haven't, please share it. Send it to your friends. For those of you that are new watching this, please subscribe. Please hit that bell. And please share this or drop a comment or something. I know it's a little cringy right now, guys, and it's rough with these videos, but I promise you it will only get better from here. I have some big stuff that I'm trying to get worked out in terms of fishing trips. Just to drop some, I'm just throwing it out there, and I'm not sure if these are going to happen for sure, and if they do, I don't know when. But I'm trying to get a Lake Casitas trip planned. That's one of the biggest lakes that we have down here, and it's supposed to, it actually, from what I've read on their website, is probably the place that has the biggest bass in California. So I'm trying to get that worked out. I'm trying to hit Diamond Valley Lake and a few actual lakes rather than just ponds for you guys. So that's in the works. Like I said, I don't know when they're going to happen, but just stick with me, guys. I know, like I said, it's rough, but I promise you, you stick with me and good things will happen. And you'll start being more entertained.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
So anyway, guys, have a good night, a good morning, whenever you guys are watching this. Thank you again, and get out there, guys. I'll see y'all next time.